We got water. We got good flow. I just had to give the pump some flow nays, and then it just burst with flow. So, and this, got a big electric pump, sure puts out a lot more than the trash pump. It's amazing. This has only been going for about 20 minutes. Good water in here now. We'll let this soak in. Probably be good to go until the week before when we really start to flood duck hunting. Yeah.
This isn't a too good day, but it's good.
What happened?
I shot at 2 birds, but somehow the pellets just went all the way around it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they escaped.
Yeah, it's true. They were good shots. Pellets just really went all the way around them. But you're enjoying yourself, huh? What's the best part about it? Getting up at 4:30? Or actually more earlier. 3 o'clock? 3:30?
I think my favorite part was shooting at the teal.
Yeah, even though you just missed it. You
Lucky birds.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have aimed for the tail.
Well, the BBs went all around it.
Maybe the tail.
You were right on. It was just kind of further out there, and you're shooting with a 410.
Yeah, maybe I should have done it. Maybe I should have aimed at the tail.
Nah, you aimed just fine. You did. It just not enough BBs, and it happened to not get hit by one of the BBs. But you'll get one.
First, just a tiny bird. I'm glad I didn't hit that. Second, a teal. I'm not glad I didn't hit that.
Yeah, we'll get one. We'll get one.
Please stop videoing.
Oh, that is so. A little tour of the duck pond. These are the decoys out in the pond. It's starting to rain. Looking pretty good, but no live ducks yet. So we got a lot of decoys out there. This is our blinds, and we crawl up into our home away from home, and that's where the king sits right there, and that's where one of the minions sits right there. We climb up in here. This has even got a heater in here if it gets too cold. Warm our hands up, dry our clothes out if we get wet. And so then we sit down here and we peek out here like this. If we do, there's my wheel that spins the spinner. That's my boomstick right there. And if I need to pull it out, I take and get the ducks. Here we come over into the other blind, and this is where the other minions sit when they're here. And then they have their heater, their equipment, and their little peek holes right there. And that's where we are for the winter. It's just about as cozy as you can get anywhere. And that again is where the king sits. And yeah, little boomstick there again. Nice view there. Come up like this and look out over there, and anything that flies in, we hope to get it. There's my spinner, so I take and turn this, and it's on a string so that it turns that, and it fools the birds to thinking it's a bird landing and flapping its wings while it's on the water and resting and whatever they think. Well, that's just about it. We'll try to stay tuned. I'm on the next episode. Outside of the west side of the corn. There I have 2 of the swans out. Try to fool the geese maybe. There's Ben's sandhill crane. Hopefully we can get some birds in here soon. The water's staying pretty good. It's not going down too fast. I think we'll be okay for the rest of the year. If not, we can pump a little bit, as long as they keep the pump in. But that's here on the side of our pond, corner of the south side. That there is the sign. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. It says duck crossing with a hen mallard taking her chicks across there. We put that there really, I don't know, maybe to entice these mallard hens to bring their chicks back here. Let us shoot them. If it's not the chicks, well, maybe they'll bring their boyfriends, the greenhead boys. Here's what we call the pooping tree. I guess I don't really need any further explanation of what we use that for. That's on the south end of our pond. I'll show you the south end of the pond. That's what we call Aaron's egret. That's my decoy, or Depends egret. The sandhill crane actually belongs to BM. That's his. That sign's there is where we go in from the, oh look, there's skid mark cormorant. Zoom in on that a little bit. Everybody has their own little bird for particular reasons. We haven't figured out what the particular reason is for BM and Depends, but we definitely know skid mark's reason for having the cormorant. And so this is where we enter the pond here, and we walk down that row there. That duck hunter zone sign kind of marks in the dark where we're at. We slowly make our way in. Now as we come in through that row, we come into the back of the blind. Water's about 3 foot deep here, just in the lane that we're walking, because we dug down so much in the mud. In most places it's only about 1.5 foot deep. But here we come into our blind. Step up onto this. Step here. Kind of survey what we got. And into my home. Oh.
Oh boy.
Here we are on the Gilbert River. Another part of the club that we hunt. It's not very far from the pond. Gilbert River runs down through Sauvie Island. And here we have a few decoys out. And we have our blinds over there. First blind the minions usually hunt out of. We got a spinner down there. Right there, down there where that corner is on that wooden fence there. That's where the property lines goes. We don't go past there. And we put up a little bit of camouflage, keep them from seeing us from this direction. Hide down in here. Watch for the birds to come from that direction or this direction, it doesn't matter. Little dog house here. That's where Jockey used to hide, down in there. Little spinner. This is where the master sits when everybody's down here. Pull down here, throne of a different sort. Keep our eye on that end of the river. Spin the spinner. Kind of tell them there's ducks on the water here. The decoys. Pretty cold this morning. About 29 degrees. The pond's got ice on it, but this doesn't freeze up too fast. Seems to be a pretty good deal when the birds are around, but nothing's flying today. So we'll see what happens. And I'm sitting here on the edge of the pond, outside the pond. There, don't see, everything froze up this morning. I mean everything, even the river, except the geese are flying and they're out into these fields. If you can see out into there, they're not in that field, but they are over that way. And I don't think you can hear them with me talking. I don't think you could even hear them if I wasn't talking, but so I'm sitting here trying to lay an ambush for them and taking a selfie of all things. I can't figure out how to get that camera to turn around without messing everything up, but anyway, I'm just waiting here to ambush these birds, so we'll see what happens. No duck hunting today. Well, I've switched spots. The geese keep coming in, and I don't know if you can see them. Maybe I can zoom in, but they are covered over there. Some flying in right now. I think we can see them, but they are all over that field. I'm hoping they'll get up and come this way. I've switched spots. I'm now up on the edge of this field here, right up on top where I can see. I didn't come up here because of the cranes right on the edge. I was afraid to spook them, but I was right down in the hole down there laying for an ambush. But now I'm up here. The cranes left, and now I'm up on this edge. So we'll see what happens. I'm thinking whether I'm here or maybe down the end of that row there on the other side of that tree, down clear down to the corner might be good. But if they swing this way, they'll stay right on this edge hopefully. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You never know.
All right, so we're out at the blinds here, and Aaron shoots this bird. It's a mallard clearly, but it's like albino. And then look real close in there in the nostril. That's a BB. Right in the nostril, right in the schnauzer. All right, so going home from a Saturday hunt. Long, grueling, tough hunt with a bunch of retrieves. And this is pretty typical. On the way home, on the way here, Duke whines and whines. He's getting better. He gets all excited. After a bunch of retrieves, what does he do? Sleeps. Nothing but sleeping. Because he's tired. He's tired from getting all those birds that Mark and Aaron shoot. And I shoot a few. Maybe. But, yep. Nice to have a good dog like that. Got a bunch of birds for us. Don't lose all that many anymore. This is the blind. We're sitting here. Field is behind us. And the sun is behind us. And I've just put out, since we have high water, we've got water on the outskirts here. So I put out some teal over there, put out a few mallards and some widgeon. Last couple nights I was here, I saw a lot of widgeon come in. So we're hoping this will do the trick. Get some shots off for Everett. Get that 20 gauge bloodied up, right? So we will see. We got about an hour. Unfortunately, this morning it was cloudy and misty and rainy. Today, now it's kind of some blue skies. But when the sun goes down, I think the birds will be moving. Fetch it up, Duke. Fetch it up.
Might get a little bit of shoot.
Get the bird. Find the bird. No, Duke. Come here. Find the bird. Fetch it up. You got it.
There you
Go
go.
boy.
Not that deep out there. I want to walk out there.
Well, Randy's taller,
Yeah.
Go boy, come.
Periscope death.
Come.
Stand on my shoulder.
Come.
Good boy.
Oh, there you go. Good boy. Whoa.
Pretty crazy.
This morning we had Mark, Randy, and Randy's dad, Dennis, in here. And there was no shots in the morning, but then we saw a bird out in the corn, so we walked around a little bit, and actually Duke found Spencer's teal that was hit in the grass. So he brought it over to me, and it was wounded, but he got it. And then later on, we saw that teal swimming around out there. So we tried to pinch it. We were out there all working together. We could not get it. And eventually I was standing over by the grass again. Duke just started running around. He started going into the grass, and I'm talking with Mark, and all of a sudden, before you know it, he comes over, and I feel something on my hand. I look down. He's got the teal, and it is not injured. This teal is perfectly fine. I could not find a shot on it. The wings were fine. It was very much alive. It was trying to scratch me. How dare it? And so all I can assume is that bird kept hearing us out there, so it went over and tucked itself into the grass, and Duke got it out. He just, I guess it didn't get out to fly because it was tucked in the grass, and he grabbed it and brought it to us. So yay for Duke. Two birds this morning and no shots. So victory. Good job, Duke. Good job. You did a good job. Yeah, did you do a good job?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a boring afternoon, but we're gonna stick it out to the end of the day because I think we'll get some shooting this evening. Dukey boy has already done a fantastic job today. He's got 3 birds, one on the river, and then he got 2 birds in the pond, one crippled and and the one in the grass that I don't think was crippled. But so he's getting tired. We're just gonna sit here on the bench, warm up with the heater a little bit, wait it out till this evening, see if we can get some more birds in. We'll hope for the best. Well, today at the blinds wasn't going all that well, and I had the whole day scheduled to hunt, so I didn't really want to go home, but I didn't really want to just sit there in the blinds, so I came to the north unit. Decided to take this as an opportunity just to walk on the west side all the way up to Millionaire Lake. As far as I can tell, it's about maybe 4 miles. I'm on my way back now, and yeah, I'm not even half the way back. I'm tired, but pretty good views out here. I did see a group of mallards on Millionaire Lake. Let me tell you, there's nobody out here this far north, but there's also not that many birds. Tried to sneak up on it, couldn't sneak up on it, but partner in crime. Some good views, check it out. Duke, although I feel like he helped flush those birds out or scare them up. Wasn't able to shoot them, but that's all right. It really was just a nice walk. This isn't Millionaire Lake. This is a lake that is a little further south, a little bigger, more open, but no birds here. So I'll just keep my journey. Okay. Last night, I rigged up 8 decoys with longer strings so I could put them on the other side of the river. So I got down here and I tossed them on the other side. So we've got the ones on this side already, of course. Put a couple in the middle, and then I just kind of scattered some on the other side, hoping this makes a difference. I mean, if it doesn't, oh well, no big deal. But we'll see. There's a couple of birds down here this morning, but I couldn't get to them.
You're waiting for birds? Are you waiting for birds? You had a good morning, huh? So now we sit and wait. And we wait. And we wait. Yeah, but keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. There might be Dennis. Any moment. Wings locked. Bombing in. Ready to get in your old mouth. Yeah, just stay ready. Just stay ready. If you're lucky, you can snag it from the butt and bring it in. Don't be ashamed. Embrace who you are. Embrace it. Embrace it. You know it. It's not a secret. You eat poop. There, I said it. Poop eater. Go for it. back. Get back here. Come here. There you go. Come. 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 All right. Good. No. 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 There you go. Good boy. Good boy. There you
One more time. One more time.
go. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Come. Good boy. Come. 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 Thank you. Oh, he did good.
I gotta get going. I don't want to scare these birds up for Aaron's last hunt day. You're gonna take this shot. Better get ready. Okay, I'm gonna take the shot. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't know. He didn't land behind us, did he? I hope. I wonder. Because He sure looks. There's not that much water back there
He
now.
was set when he came over the top of us.
I don't see him.
I didn't have a good shot at him.
What's that?
I didn't have a good shot.
No. But he.
But right when he got over the top of us, he had his wings set.
Yeah. I wonder. Do you think he landed behind us?
That's what I'm wondering.
Huh.
Yeah, they're moving the wrong way. Coming from the north.
I think that's it.
Yep.
No, I mean like for
No.
you, like it. That's it.
Yeah, no more grace period. Grace period's done.
This ain't Graceland.
We're in double carbon copy.
Okay. We got water splattered everywhere around the bird. But I just love how these decoys are moving around in the water like this, just going back and forth. And I think this guy liked it too. It was fantastic until I got shot in the face. Okay, well, I'm here on almost the last day of the season. Not as good of a day as I wanted it to be. I haven't shot anything. I've shot at some geese that were up high, but I went out. I was screwing around, knocking some corn down. Duke was out, who knows where. Actually, he was over near the grass area, and he came with this little buddy. Hey there. I don't know what I'm going to call this guy. Maybe Puddles. Thing is he seems perfectly fine. Is that right, Duke? Did you find him and bring him to us? I can't. The wings seem to be fine. And I don't see any blood or a shot on him. So I don't really know. Why he was out there. Maybe he was just hiding in the grass. But I don't know. Interesting. This dog has found several. That's 3 birds this dog has found that I didn't even know were down, or maybe weren't hurt at all, and just hiding. I don't know, but gotta like a dog that can do that, right, Duke? Huh? Duke? Yep. Yeah. Back to work. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's my little buddy. I don't really want him to get away. Whoa, Duke. Whoa, it's okay, Duke. I don't really want him to get away, but he seems like he's perfectly fine. Dude, get out of there. I feel like I want to bring him home. Make him a pet. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring him home and throw him in the air and let Everett shoot at him. Find the bird. Find the bird. Find the bird. Well, Puddles is just hanging out with me for the day. Yeah, having fun. Say hi, Puddles. And I realized that if you put your finger near his beak, he will bite. It kind of hurts. Oh my gosh. I finally got the mergansers. They came in right at the end of the day. They both were dropping in. I thought from a distance that they were teal until they started to come, and they were just coming right in. And that's when I saw, I could tell that it was the hooded merganser. And I got them both, doubled them. I cannot tell you how excited I am about that. That is awesome. Whale crab, pintail in shooting range. Looks farther on the video, but that's about a 40 yard shot, 30 yards maybe, 35. Well, this is not fair. These birds look far in the video, but they're about 40 yards. If I had a gun and was allowed to, I'd just run towards them a little bit, they'd lift up and throw 3 shells in the air. He's bound to drop 4, you'd think. Dang.
It started.
Oh, they tried to bite me.
Oh, don't let go!
Don't let it go.
It's a wild animal. I don't want it let go in the house.
That'd be fun to try to chase it around the house.
That'd be
No,
awkward.
don't, no. It will run into stuff.
Boy, this thing, it got a little aggressive there. It was biting.
Hey, duck!
So I guess maybe you guys shouldn't hold it.
No!
It was way
No,
more.
Dad, go away with that! Don't do that! Daddy, go let it go!
Hey, look. Hey, look, it's your buddy. Ooh, yourself.
It doesn't like itself.
All right, let's turn on the outside lights. We'll let it go. This thing will fly big time. They're already on, so open the door. Okay, you ready? Oh, no, come in here. Watch. Which way do you think it'll go?
I don't know.
Which way do you think it'll go?
I don't know. Probably like up. Just
You
up.
sure you don't want to try to shoot it with a gun?
No,
Yeah.
don't shoot it.
Oh no. Is it hurt?
Go get it, maybe.
Wait a minute, maybe it is hurt.
Here's the blind master chasing a paddle down the river.
He let it go, now it's swimming away from him.
I got distracted by the bird that flew past me.
Cleaning up the blind and all the stuff in the blind. And I found where Stefan fell on his butt. Check it out, right here. Yeah, that's it right there. You can see his butt cheeks. It's quite large. It's quite large. What else could it be?